Theologians have all kinds of conversations. Was this hundreds and hundreds of miles away? Was this 30 to 40 miles away? All we know is it was a great distance away, which means way upstream, God did a miracle and he supernaturally dammed the river and it stopped flowing here. But that means all the water from here to there is still going like this. And depending on how far away, it could be hours and hours and hours and hours, and who knows? So here's what you gotta start to see. When these guys were told to go stand in the flood, God did a miracle. He put a miracle in motion that was gonna change the rest of their life. But you know what they saw when they were standing in the flood? Nothing. A miracle was on the way. The only way they were gonna see it is if they were willing to stand. Because what it felt like to them was, God called me. God chose me. Anxiety's rising though. Depression's on the rise. Hopelessness is all I can feel. I'm in a situation that's overwhelming my emotions. I'm scared to death. I'm scared for my loved ones. Nothing makes sense. God, do a miracle. And you know what they felt? Nothing. Their lives were about to change. But they were gonna have to stand to see it. And I'm telling you, I've lived this stuff with anxiety and depression. I know what it's like to pray those prayers. God, I'm hurting so bad. Would you help me right now? And then you say amen, and you know what you feel? Nothing sometimes, right? Sometimes it's instantaneous. Sometimes you feel nothing. I thought you were with me. I thought you cared. I thought you see me, God. Where'd you go? Just gotta stand. That's what they had to do. What did they have to stand on when they felt like nothing was happening? Well, I gave you the cheat code as we were reading it. God said, I'm giving you two things to stand on because it's going to be tough. I want you to stand on this. The fact that I'm with you and the fact that I made some promises to you. And you cling to those things for dear life and you go stand. And that's all you need. Remember, I'm with you. Remember the promises I gave you. Cling to them for dear life. Hold on to them and stand.